You may notice that Cardano and Ethereum are usually compared because their networks provide similar offerings. Developers will use each of the Ethereum, ETH, and Cardano ADA blockchains for options and run custom programming logic, also known as sensible contracts, while also building programs or localized application. However, they each provide many differences as well. Hello and welcome to the channel. For today's video, we will talk about which is the best between Ethereum and the Cardano. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications to be notified of every upload. The Cardano and Ethereum blockchains provide similar features such as smart contracts for building decentralized applications. The similarities have resulted in several comparisons of the two. One of their major differences, however, is that Ethereum is an open-source blockchain platform with its native currency, while Cardano is a third-generation decentralized proof-of-stake POS blockchain platform. The proof-of-stake blockchain is designed to be a more efficient alternative to proof-of-work POW networks. Let's have a deeper discussion about what Cardano is. Way back in 2015, the Ethereum blockchain founder, Charles Hoskinson, founded Cardano. Cardano's primary cryptocurrency. ADA was launched alongside the network in 2017. The network was created because Hoskinson understood the challenges behind POW blockchains. Although Cardano offers similar functions on its platform to Ethereum, it differentiates itself through a research-driven approach to its design. Its co-founders, Hoskinson and Jeremy, would have envisioned the primary case to allow transactions in ADA and enable developers to build decentralized applications on the network. Three independent organizations, which are the Cardano Foundation Input-Output, Hong Kong, IO, AIC, and Mirko, are responsible for overseeing the overall development of the Cardano. Cardano keeps progress through specific development stages, areas that might be primarily based on the studies-based framework, permitting peer-reviewed insights to attain improvements and milestones for future directions using the network and its local token. The 5 ranges that govern its progress are its basis decentralization, smart contract, scaling, and governance. Additionally called its eras categorized as Byron, Shelley, Gauguin, Basho, and Voltaire, respectively. Now, let's discuss Ethereum. Ethereum is a decentralized blockchain network that permits users to affirm and document transactions. The platform also permits members to create, put up, and use its programs in addition to its native money, Ether. Ethereum was released in 2015, a group of blockchain lovers, and distinguished itself from the bellwether network Bitcoin. One of the most well-known co-founders of the Ethereum blockchain is Vitalik Buterin, who was responsible for developing the community concept. Since the value of Ether has risen significantly, Buterin has become the youngest cryptocurrency billionaire. Even as Ethereum runs at the PIOW consensus mechanism, its long-awaited improvement, referred to as 2.0, will allow the network to scale up and remedy its congestion issues as the blockchain moves over to the post-set of rules. Ethereum 2.0 marks one of the most important improvements within the blockchain's records. Scalability and protection problems might be tackled because the community also complements pace and performance on Ethereum and blockchain. The primary improvement phase for Ethereum 2.0, referred to as the Beacon Chain, went live in December 2020 and witnessed native staking at the blockchain. The second phase, expected in Q2 of 2022, will see the merge of the Beacon chained the Ethereum main that the final section, additionally called shard chains, sooner or later resolve scalability troubles at shard chains, spread operations on 64 new chains rather than one. Now let's take a peek at the roadmap of the cryptocurrency future. There are thousands of various cryptocurrencies and tokens available. Even though they're unique, they can be categorized according to the protocols that they run on. The most important difference between cryptocurrencies is the system through which their blockchains are created and demonstrated. For example, Bitcoin BTC uses proof of work. ADA makes use of proof of stake in Ethereum, uses POW, but is transitioning to POS versus POW has become the most applicable subject matter, while discussing cryptocurrencies, particularly now with their use is a great deal more prevalent. Mining Bitcoin through POW takes up energy levels similar to the levels required in running a small country. This waste may be averted by the usage of POS, which uses current cash to create new coins. This is one of the motivations that inspired Ethereum to transfer to a POS system, with steps towards this taking place with the London hard fork. The Ethereum community has already tried outposts within the Bitcoin chain. Now the mission is to migrate absolutely everyone to this POS machine. To do so, the London fork introduces protocol IP 3554, which is moved up the issue bound to December. What this indicates is that in December, miners may have a much harder time mining Ethereum. The idea is to disincentivize people from the POW gadgets. On the other hand, we have ADA, which competes head-on with Ethereum. ADA is already a POS network, which has been a big selling point for it. However, ADA's behind in terms of functionality. The Cardano network does not support clever contracts. However, that is likely to change thanks to the improvement of the Cardano network. The Alonzo hard fork will. While the introduction of smart contracts in the community, a key part of the system will be permitting the conversion of GIC tokens to be characteristic of Cardano's POS community. ERC20 tokens are behind the maximum number of clever contracts in the ethereal community that can act as price units, rewards, incentives, rights to votes, transaction units, and more to maintain matters. It seems like both Ethereum and Cardano are transferring to a comparable path. For example, Ethereum is introducing POS, which ADA already has. ADA permits clever contracts, which Ethereum currently has. Hello there. I hope you are enjoying this video. Before we proceed to the side-by-side comparison of the Ethereum and Cardano, please give this video a thumbs up. Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section down below. Now, let's do a side-by-side comparison of Ethereum and then Cardano to understand which is the better cryptocurrency. We should observe how they were created, their philosophy, and the technical specifications that set them apart. Beginning with Cardano, the community was created by Jeremy Wood and Charles Hoskinson, co-writer of the theory. ADA was created with a research push technique. Because of this, the entirety of the blockchain is peer-reviewed. It is made simpler by the reality that Cardano is programmed to use Haskell, which was chosen because of how smooth its miles to audit is. Ethereum, on the other hand, makes use of Solidity, which is fairly specialized, making it a great deal more difficult to evaluate. Another exciting distinction between ADA and ETA is that Cardano uses a dual-layer design. Simply put, this means that computations and settlements are finished one after the other. Ethereum is a single-layer environment where computations, clever contracts, and settlements and token transfers arise simultaneously. In theory, this separation allows ADA to run more efficiently, meaning faster transactions at a lower value in terms of energy efficiency. ADA consumes almost no energy due to its POS gadget. Cardano uses an algorithm called Ouroboros, which references a historical image of a snake biting its own tail. That is an accurate depiction of the POS manner because ADA uses a closed manner because ADA uses a closed-loop gadget for now runs on POW. But as soon as it has migrated to POST, it should be as green as ADA. Of course, this isn't anticipated to appear until 2022 and 2023. Finally, it's well worth noting the variations between the economic policy of Ether and ADA. Ethereum has an enormous supply with supply programmed to increase by 4.5 every year. Meanwhile, ADA, like Bitcoin, has a confined delivery. There are 31 billion ADA in existence, with about 14 billion left to be mined. To sum up, let's look at the pros and cons of each cryptocurrency. ETF advantages. It is the largest small contract network in existence. It is also the host to most tokens and ETHs. First mover advantage in the pending move to ETH 2.0 will increase efficiency. Disadvantages network congestion due to high volume, high gas prices. One-layer system and ETF development is inefficient and hard to peer review. ADA advantages dual layer makes transactions more efficient already on POS, which is environmentally friendly. Gaining traction with new users, limited supply, and more inclusive and easily peer-reviewed programming language. ADA disadvantages few decentralized applications on its network for now. Slow to introduce smart contracts and slow adoption as an actual currency. It does seem that ADA has a few more potent basics going forward. Dual-layer device, already installed POS, and grader-friendly programming language should make for a higher environment to host tokens and apps. But Ethereum does have something going for it, which ADA doesn't. First mover, gain and community outcomes. Ethereum is the place to be. Already boasting hundreds of dApps, it genuinely makes more commercial sense at the moment to build an app on Ethereum. That's it for today's video. Please make sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications to be notified of every upload, and we will see you in our next video.